Hi, Anna. So we're going to start with our usual setup position, just to remind ourselves of pelvic floor, core, neutral spine. So feet hip width apart, knees nice and soft, weight evenly distributed, and then we're just going to rock forwards over the balls of the feet and then back over the heels, just to get that nice little engagement of the core going on. 30% engagement as we rock forwards. We're going to keep that engagement as we come back to centre, finding neutral with the pelvis. So let's do a couple of hip rolls, popping that tailbone between the legs and then arching forwards. So just tucking it under and then really stick that bottom out at the back. We're doing a nice hamstring stretch now. So just sticking that bottom out. We're going to bring the hands to opposite shoulders. And then we're just going to lean in, sticking that bottom out. You should get a really nice stretch right into the belly of the hamstring there. So just really leaning down, almost into a tabletop. Inhale, breath, and as we exhale, we're going to come back up, lengthening back out through the spine. Let's go down again. So bottom sticks out, pelvis comes forward, and then just really lean into that stretch. Just go right in the middle of the hamstring, and then coming back up. Let's just do one more. Leaning down, stick that bottom out behind, just hold it there for a couple of seconds. Nice deep breaths in through the nose, out through the mouth. And then we're going to come back up to centre again. Well done. And then we're just going to do a couple of shoulder rolls now. Just bringing the shoulders up towards the ears and sliding the shoulder blades down the back of the back. So nice big shoulder rolls. And then finally sliding shoulder blades down and back. Everything tight around the centre, but like 30% core engagement, slight lift of the pelvic floor there. We're just going to take it into a side bend stretch now. So we're just going to slide one hand down towards the knee. Keeping the hips directly above the feet. Feel that stretch into the side of the body. And then come back up to centre. Same on the other side. Down, sliding that hand all the way down to the side of the knee. And then bring it back to centre again. We're going to take it into a roll down now. So a nice stretch through the spine. So a nice deep inhale breath. As we exhale, keeping that tailbone tucked under, bringing the chin towards the chest and scooping up through that pelvic floor, we're going to roll the spine down. And then finally, we start to reach the bottom with the hands, so we're touching the floor with the hands or near enough. We're just going to flop. So take a couple of deep breaths here, in through the nose and out through the mouth. In through the nose. On this next exhale breath, really drawing up through the pelvic floor, we're going to rebuild the spine, really pushing up into the back, get a really nice stretch through the spine there. As we come back up to centre, crown of the head back towards the ceiling. Nice big shoulder roll, shoulders down and back. And then we're going to start to work the legs a little bit. So we're going to keep the hips nice and level here, core nice and strong. We're just going to come up into a little leg raise, so bringing the knee up level with the hip, making sure we don't stick one hip up further than the other. So we're coming up into a little one leg balance here. We're then going to bring the leg to the outside and then back in. So just rolling through the hips, keeping that core nice and strong, just mobilising through the hip. Just do a couple more. Now last one. Then we're going to come back up to knee raise. So bringing the knee level with the hip. And then if we can, we're going to lengthen out through the leg as well. We're going to hold it here for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bending back through the knee. Pop that foot back down to the floor. So just working a little bit of balance there. Same on the other side, so bring the other knee up level with the hip, keeping those hips nice and level, and then just take the knee out to the outside, just a little hip roll. Concentrate on that core, keep that balance. Looks nice, everybody. And last one. We're going to come up knee level with the hip and then lengthen out through the leg. We're going to hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bending through the knee, popping that foot back down to the floor. Shuffling the feet out now to quite a bit wider than hip width. Toes pointing forward, we're going to take it into our tabletop. So take a nice inhale breath, really open up the chest here. As we exhale, we're going to fold from the hips, pushing the weight back over the heels. Bringing the torso level with the hips, so really pushing back into the heels, get that nice stretch into the back of the legs. Take an inhale breath, we're going to reach the right hand over towards the left foot, keeping the gaze to the left hand, so the chest stays nice and open, so a little bit of rotation through the spine. And then we're going to inhale as we come back to centre, and exhale over to the other side. Keeping that gaze to the right hand this time, and then back to centre again. Inhale breath, we're going to exhale as we bring the hands all the way down to the floor, bringing the hands down to flat to the mat, so shuffling the feet out if you need to. We're just going to take it into a little side lunge, just bending through one knee, keeping that foot nice and flat to the mat, and then pushing back up with the bottom towards the ceiling and down towards the other side. Again, keeping that foot nice and flat to the floor. Pushing the bottom back up into the air. You're going to take an inhale breath, relaxing through the neck here. Exhale, roll the spine back up. So scoop the tummy up, lift up through the pelvic floor as we come up and out. And then finally reaching the top, nice big shoulder roll. Reset the shoulders. Shuffling the feet back in now, we're going to come down to the floor, but we're going to roll down and walk out. So standing towards the back of the mat, feet hip width apart, arms just relaxed, shoulders down and back. Inhale breath as we exhale, chin comes towards the chest, lifting up through the pelvic floor as we start to roll the spine down. Nice and slowly, just let the neck relax. Softening through the knees as well if we need to. Just to get right down towards the floor, we're going to walk out into plank. So just walking down the mat, coming with the wrists underneath the shoulders, nice and low with the bottom. We're going to work some slow motion mountain climbers now. So bottoms level with the body. We're going to step the feet up, one at a time underneath the bottom, and then back out into our plank. So keeping the bottom as low as we can. Step, step, out, out. You can see me. Let's go for 4 more. 1. Out into plank, nice and strong through that core when we're in our plank. 2. 3. And the last one. And back out into our plank. We're then just going to come down onto the knees nice and gently and sit back into the heels, taking it into our child's pose. So stick the tailbone back into the heels, lengthen through the arms if you need to. Just walk the hands slightly further away. Couple of focused breaths. So really breathing into the back of the lungs here. Really stretch the rib cage at the back there, and then exhale. Really empty the lungs. Inhale, expanding through that rib cage, and exhale, really emptying the lungs. We're going to bring the hands back underneath the shoulders, coming into our box position now. We're going to step the right foot up next to the right hand, or just in front of, so the toes are just in front of the hand. Take an inhale breath. As we exhale, we're going to rotate into this bent knee, reaching up towards the ceiling. And then bring the hand back down again. Let's go for 2 more on this side. So coming up, reach towards the ceiling. And last one. And then bring the hand back down underneath the shoulder. We're going to step that knee back underneath the hip, same on the other side. So just stepping that left foot forward, just beyond the left hand. Inhale, breath, and then coming up, rotating through into that bent knee, and then back down again. Let's go for 2 more. Reach. And the last one. And then bringing that hand back down underneath the wrist. Sit it, bring the knee back underneath the hip. We're now going to work the glutes. So we can stay on the wrists if you like, but if your wrists are a bit sore, you can come down onto the elbows. So just making sure the elbows are directly underneath the shoulder. I'm going to take an inhale breath. I'm just going to move forward so I don't hit the chair. And we're going to slide the right leg as far away from the body as we can. So fully extend that right leg, engaging through the quad there. So really lengthening out through that leg. Inhale breath. As we exhale, we're going to lift the leg. So squeezing from the glute, keeping the hips level with the floor. And then inhale as we lower back down. Exhale, coming up, so the leg comes level with the body. And then inhale as we lower back down. So just working that right glute, squeeze and release. Let's keep it going. Let's go for 4 more. 1, 2, 3. Leg's going to stay up on this last one. So squeeze from the right glute there. Keep the leg level with the body. We're going to bend through the knee and pull. So we're going to exhale, squeeze. Inhale, release. Squeeze, release. Squeeze, release. Let's go for 5 more. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Lengthen back out through the leg. We're then going to bring the leg over the left leg. Tap, back up, and then back out to the right hand side. So we're drawing a 3-point triangle with the toe. So bringing it over, top of the triangle, then out to that right hand side. Again, keeping those hips nice and steady. Keeping the back level, lower back level. So imagine you've got a spirit level across that lower back. Let's go for 2 more triangles. 1. Nearly there. Squeeze. Tap. Leg comes back up. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. Bend through the knee. Bring the knee back down. Underneath the hip, have a little sit back into the heels there, just lengthen that glute back out before we do the other side. So again, coming back up onto the elbows or the wrists, doesn't really matter. So lengthening away the left leg this time. So inhale breath, we're going to slide that left leg away, keeping the hips square to the floor, fully extend that left leg, squeezing that left quad. Inhale breath as we exhale, squeeze it through that left glute as we lift. Inhale as we lower. Keeping that nice engagement in the core as well there, so don't arch the back. Keep it going. Let's go for 5 more. 1, 2. Keeping those hips steady. 3, 4. Last one. Leg stays up on the 5th here. Bending through the knee. We're pulsing. So squeeze, release. Squeeze, release. Again, keeping those hips level with the floor. Let's go for 6 more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. We're going to extend the leg, go into our triangles now. So we're coming across the left leg, tap, squeeze, and then out to the left hand side. Up, and across. So drawing a triangle with the toe. That's it. 2 more triangles. 1. And 2. Well done. Leg goes up, level with the body, bending through that knee, bringing the knee back underneath the hip, and have a little sit back into the heels again. Take a walk forward with the hands, lengthen out through the arms, lengthen out through the spine. Have a little walk round to one side with the hands. One hand on top of the other. Feel that nice stretch into the side of the body there. And then back through the centre. Over to the other side. And then back to centre again. Well done. We're going to come into seated now and work shoulders. We're going to use bands or leggings, or if you haven't got either, it doesn't really matter, we can just pretend. Still be working the shoulders, just adding in a little bit of resistance if we've got the bands with us. So we can sit how we like for this one. You can sit cross-legged, legs out in front, wide legs. We're going to bring the band into one in each hand, sat in the centre. So the elbows are going to be into the side of the body. Crown of the head is going to be drawn towards the ceiling. So we're going to also be working the spine, keeping the spine nice and long and nice and straight. So we don't want to be hunched over for this one. Elbows into the side. Inhale, breath. As we exhale, we're going to reach up towards the ceiling. So lift and lengthen. And then inhale as we lower back down. Bending through the elbows, bring those elbows into the side of the body. Exhale, raise. Squeeze up nice and tall, keeping that spine strong and upright. Inhale as we lower back down. So you might want to have a little play around with the tension here. Almost imagine we're sat against a wall. So the arms want to be level, like brushing the wall. So we stay in one nice straight line. Let's go for 4 more. Inhale, release. Exhale, squeeze, lengthen, crown of the head towards the ceiling. Perfect. Last 3. Perfect, lovely. 2. And last one. Exhale, reach. We're going to keep the arms straight and then bring the arms level with the shoulders. And then we're just going to add some very small arm circles in. This is nice, isn't it? 4, 3, 2, and 1. Take the circles back in the opposite direction. 4, 3, 2, and 1, and release back down. Well done. Give the shoulders a little bit of a roll there as well. Well done. We're going to come up into our knees now and work the obliques. So side of the waist. Don't need the band for this one. So knees are directly underneath the hips. Tailbone slightly tucked under. We're going to extend one leg out to the side. So the foot's flat to the floor in line with the knee. So with this opposite hand, we're going to wrap that across the waist. We're going to bring the other arm up into a salute position. We're going to inhale as we lean away from that extended leg. Almost try and get the upper body parallel with the floor. And then as we exhale, we're squeezing from the side of the waist, coming back up straight, crown of the head towards the ceiling. Perfect. Inhale as we lower. Keeping in one nice straight line, so we're staying level with this leg, so we're not leaning forwards or backwards. Exhale as we come back up. Inhale it away. See if we can go a little bit lower each time. Exhale as we really work the oblique, coming back up to centre. So that's level 1. On this next one, you can add in a little movement which makes it slightly harder. So as we come down, we can then bring the shoulders square to the floor. Salute the floor, face me, and then straight back up again. Let's go for 4 more. Inhale, lower, adding in that twist if you like, back, and back up to centre. Last 2. Face me, and then straight back up. Last one. See if we can go a little bit lower this one. Inhale it down. And then exhale, coming back to centre. Well done. Bringing the hands down to the floor. Let's have a little sit back into that one heel, keeping that leg lengthened out to the side. And then we're going to come back up and do the other side. So coming back up onto the knees again, knees underneath the hips. Extend the other leg out to the side so the foot's in line with the knee. We're going to wrap the arm over the waist, salute to the side of the head. It's an inhale breath as we come down, keeping in line with this extended leg, and then exhale as we squeeze back up to centre. So if you put your hand into oblique face, you feel that working. Inhale away, and exhale, coming back. Adding in that little twist if you like, to inhale, and then face the floor, squeezing across the waist, and then back up to centre. Let's go for 4 more. It's nice, Elaine. And last 2. And last one. Inhale it down. Exhale, twist. Inhale back. Exhale back to centre. Well done. Bringing the hands down in front. Again, have a little sit back into the heel, keeping that foot flat to the floor. Feeling a really nice stretch into the hip there. And release. Well done. Coming down onto our side now. We're going to work side bottom, side of the glutes. So coming into one straight line, ankles, knees, hips, shoulders, relaxing the head down onto the hand, this hand out in front for a bit of support. So making sure the hips are stacked, most important thing. Core's switched on, we're just going to take it up into a leg raise. So really lengthen out through this top leg, engaging through that quad again. Inhale as we release back down. We're going to work side kick in a second. So exhale, squeeze, keeping the knee and the top of the foot facing the front. So we're not turning out the leg. That's it. Let's go for 3 more. 1, 2, squeeze, and last one, 3. Before we do side kick, we're going to bring the leg down level with the hip, and then we're going to bring the knee towards that elbow and then lengthen that leg away. So knee to elbow and lengthen. Let's go for 5 more of these. 1, squeeze, 2, lengthen, 3, 4, and 5. Leg goes away. We're going to then flex through the foot. We're going to sweep the leg forward, keeping the leg parallel with the floor. Point the toe, return, and raise into our single leg raise. So bringing the foot back to hip level, flexing through the ankles, sweep the foot leg forward, point, return, and raise. Let's go for 4 more kicks. So flex as we come forward into that kick, point, return, raise. Lovely. And last one, point, return, and raise. Bringing the foot back to hip level. We're just going to circle that foot. So Imagine we're trying to draw circles, dinner plate size circles onto the wall. So really reach with that top leg, keeping the hips as still as we can. No movement from the hip. Let's go for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Taking the circles back in the opposite direction. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Well done. Bringing the knee forwards, just bring the knee over, give the bottom a little bit of a rub, and then we're going to come down onto our backs. So we're going to go straight into the 100, just to really warm ourselves up, warm the core up. So bringing the feet down to the floor, finding that neutral spine again, so tucking the tailbone under, so we're lessening that arch in the lower back. We're going to, if we have that break underneath that lower arch, we want to be crushing that break down into the floor. So the hip bones and the pubic bone level, balancing that cup of tea within that triangle, and we're not going to spill that cup of tea throughout the exercise. So bringing the arms down to the side, collarbones out nice and wide. Bringing the legs one at a time up into tabletop without spilling that cup of tea. So the shins are level, parallel with the ceiling and the floor, arms down by the side. We're going to start to hinge from the shoulders, nice and strong pulses with the arms. In 2, 3, 4, 5, out 2, 3, 4, 5. Level 2, head and shoulders come up. We're reaching forward with the arms. Nice deep breaths, in through the nose, out through the mouth, and then lengthen through the legs for level 3. Try to keep those heels together. Balancing that cup of tea within that triangle. Halfway there. Nice and strong pulsing with the arms. 6, 7, 8, 9, last 10 pulses. In 2, 3, 4, 5, out 2, 3, 4, 5, 10. Well done. Bring the head and shoulders down, hug the knees into the chest. Have a little roll around there on the lower back. Next exercise, we're going to work leg circles, but we're going to work the hip flex a little bit too. So if you've got your ball handy, we're going to pop the ball underneath the right foot. Left foot still flat to the floor, spine still in neutral. If you haven't got a ball, don't worry, you can just slide the foot away down the mat. So if you have got a ball, pop the ball underneath the right foot. As we inhale, we're going to lengthen the leg, keeping that spine in neutral, still balancing that cup of tea. So really reach that leg away from you. Exhale as we bring the ball back underneath the foot. So inhale, away. And exhale, bring that ball back underneath the foot. We're going to make it a little bit harder now by bringing the left leg up into tabletop position. So inhale, right leg rolls away. Exhale, bring it back. All the time making sure we have that nice imprint with the spine. Start to make it a bit harder again. So we're going to inhale the right leg away. And then as we exhale, bring it back, we're going to lengthen the left leg away as well. So just reach with that left foot. Reach. That's it. Let's go for 2 more. And then we're going to lengthen the right leg away from that left leg in towards the chest. We're then going to lengthen the leg up towards the left leg up towards the ceiling. So pointing the toe up towards the ceiling, keeping that spine in neutral. We're going to bring the leg across the body and draw really nice big circles on the ceiling with the toe, but keeping the hips nice and still, keeping that core nice and strong. So we want minimal movement from the hip here. That's it. If you feel the spine lifting at all, just make the circles a little bit smaller or pop a little bend into that left leg. Let's go for 2 more circles in this direction. So inhale the leg away, exhale to the top of the circle. We're going to change direction of the circles now. So inhale the leg away, exhale to the top. Perfect, looks good. Let's go for 3 more circles. 1, 2, and 3. Well done. Bending through that knee, that left knee. Just bring the left leg in for a little bit of a hug. Just release off that hip flexor before we work the other side. So then bringing the left foot down on top of the ball, right foot onto the floor to begin with. So nice inhale breath as we lengthen that leg away, keeping that spine in neutral, and then exhale as we roll the foot back on top of the ball. So inhale, lengthen, exhale, bring it back. And then we're going to make it a little bit harder. We're going to bring that right leg up into tabletop. Don't spill that cup of tea within the triangle. Just keeping the leg in tabletop for now. And then bring that right knee towards you. And then as we bring the left foot back on top of the ball, we're going to lengthen that right leg away. Working a bit of coordination there as well. Think about this one. Let's go for 2 more. And last one. So we're lengthening the left leg away. We're going to push down onto the ball, lengthening up through the right leg, toe towards the ceiling. Inhale as the leg comes across. Exhale, the legs to the top of the circle. So keeping the hips as still as we can. Keeping the spine imprint. Again, if you feel the spine lifting, just make the circles a little bit smaller. I'll just pop a very slight bend into that right knee. That's it. Inhale as the leg goes away. Exhale to the top of the circle. We're going to change direction of the circles now. So inhale, away. Exhale it up. The last 3 circles. 1, 2, and 3. Nice, well done. Bending through that knee. Just bring the knee towards the chest. Release off that hip. And then pop the foot back down onto the floor. Well done. We're then going to work shoulder bridge. So it'll be a nice hip flexor stretch through this one. So just bringing the heels directly underneath the knee. In line with the hips. Arms down by the side. Spine's nicely imprinted. Take an inhale breath as we exhale, pelvic tilt, so sink the lower back down into the floor before we start to peel the spine up from the mat. Squeezing the glutes at the top so the hips are level with the body. Inhale breath, we're going to come up with a heel raise now, so we're going to come up onto the toes and just squeeze the hips up a little bit higher. And then we're going to come down with the heels and then back up. Squeeze the hips up a little bit higher, down and up. So when we come up onto the toes, just try and bring those hips a little bit higher towards the ceiling. Let's go for 2 more. Last one. Squeeze the glutes, squeeze those hips up. Inhale, breath, staying on the tiptoes. We're going to bring the arms over. Reach with the arms behind the head. Deep breath in. And then as we exhale, we can come down to the heels again. Bring the arms back over. Slowly place the spine back down. One vertebrae at a time. As we come down with the spine. Well done. And then spine should be nicely imprinted. We're going to bring the legs back up into tabletop position. Working lower abdominals now. So bringing the knees together, we're going to double toe tap onto the floor. So we can bring the hands behind the head for this one. So just interlinking the fingers, elbows out nice and wide. Level 1, head stays down. We're going to inhale as we lower the toes down towards the floor, really targeting those lower abdominals. Exhale as we bring the legs back up, tabletop. So inhale, keeping that 90-degree bend in the knee, so we're not folding the knee. Level 2, head and shoulders can come up. Elbows stay out nice and wide. Just let the head fall into the hands. Exhale the legs back up. Inhale as we drop the toes down towards the floor. Inhale it down. Exhale it up. Let's go for 4 more. 1. 2. 3. Last one. And 4. Well done. Bring the knees into the chest. Have a little roll around. Release off the abdominals. And then bringing the feet back down onto the floor. We're going to take it out into a full body stretch now. So really lengthening out through the body. Have a good circle of wrists and ankles as well while we're down here. And then we're going to roll up into seated now. So we're going to bring the arms up towards the ceiling, palms facing, anchor the shoulder blades down into the floor. Inhale breath. As we exhale, we're going to bring the chin towards the chest and start to peel the spine up from the mat. Keeping the heels down if we can, coming up nice and slow. Use the elbow if you need to there. And then lengthen, crown of the head up towards the ceiling, nice and tall with the arms. We're going to spine stretch first. Take an inhale breath. As we exhale, we're going to bring the arms parallel with the legs, almost like we're reaching over a beach ball on the lap. Take an inhale breath. As we exhale, we're going to go backwards with the waist, forwards with the upper body. To get that really nice C shape into the spine. Inhale breath. Exhale, reach those arms a little bit further. And exhale, reach a little bit further. And then we're going to reset the spine. So crown of the head towards the ceiling. Arms out level with the shoulders, so nice and tall. Inhale, breath. Exhale, pelvic tilt. Slowly start to place the spine down onto the floor, 1 vertebrae at a time, keeping those heels down. Slow it right down, lovely. Taking it out into a full body stretch at the bottom. Inhale, breath. Exhale, bring the arms back up towards the ceiling, palms facing, anchor the shoulders down. Inhale, breath. Exhale as we come chin to chest. And start to peel, peel, peel. Keep those heels down. And then sit nice and tall again. This time we're forward folding. So nice and tall with the spine at this point. Exhale, coming down into that stretch. Just reaching for the feet this time. Bringing the chest as close to the knees as we can. Getting that nice pull into the back of the legs. Couple of focus breaths here. And exhale. Well done. We're just going to then bring the hands behind the bottom, fingers pointing forward, and take it up into a reverse bridge or plank. So level 1, bending through the knees. Inhale, breath, shoulders stay down and back as we exhale. We're just going to lift the hips up towards the ceiling. And then come back down, nice and slowly. Control that bottom down to the floor. Level 2, reverse plank, so lengthen out through the legs. Inhale, breath. Exhale, we're going to lift the bottom up, push those hips up towards the ceiling. And then inhale, control back down. Let's go for 3 more. So inhale, breath. Exhale, lift. So working at your level. Inhale, lower. Last 2. Exhale it up. Lovely, Jill. Nice. And slowly lower it back down. Last 1. Inhale, breath. Exhale. Lift those hips up nice and high. Hold. And slowly lower back down to the floor. Well done. And then we're going to twizzle round and work the other side of the glutes. So coming down into one nice straight line. Ankles, knees, hips, shoulders. Hips are stacked one on top of the other. Head relaxed onto the arm or the hand. We're going to start with simple leg raise. So keeping those hips stacked, keeping that core engaged. We're just going to lift the leg, keeping the knee and the top of the foot facing the front. So try not to turn the leg out. Inhale as we lower. Exhale, squeeze. So you won't be able to get the leg quite as high, keeping everything square. We're working the right muscle. Let's keep it going. Perfect. Last 2. Squeeze. Inhale, release. Last 1. Wake that glute up. Bringing the elbow out in front now. We're going to bring that knee towards the elbow. Tap and then lengthen that leg away. So as we lengthen the way, imagine somebody's pulling that foot away from you. So really engage through the leg muscles there. Let's go for 5 more of these. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Leg stays lengthened. We're going to go into the kick now. So flexing through the ankle, sweep the leg forwards, keep the leg parallel with the floor, point the toe, return and raise. Squeeze that leg up. Nice. Flex forwards. Feel that lovely stretch down the back of the leg as we sweep forwards and raise up. So that's it. Keeping those hips nice and still. Last 3 kicks. 1, 2, and last 1, and 3. Nice. Bring the foot back level with the hip. We're going to go into our very small circles, or dinner plate size circles. Slow and controlled. Keep that leg nice and long. 4 more in this direction. 3, 2, and 1. Back in the opposite direction. Nearly there. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Nice, well done. Bending through that knee. Bring the leg across the body. Give the bottom a little rub. Well done. And then we're going to go back onto our spine again. We're going to work double leg stretch next. So, again, neutral spine position. So, level up the pubic bone and the hip bones. So we're almost sliding the ribs down towards the hips. We're going to bring the legs back up into tabletop position, 1 at a time. Hands come to the outside of the knee for this one. As we inhale, we're going to lengthen the legs up towards the ceiling as we bring the arms behind the head. So really lengthen out through the arms and legs there. rotate round to the side and back to that start position. So gain a bit of coordination. Inhale as we lengthen and exhale, bring it back. That's level 1. Level 2, we bring this head and shoulders up. And as we lengthen, the legs go out rather than up. So really lengthen through the body there. Exhale as we sweep the arms around, back to start position. So inhale away and exhale it back. Really working down the abdominals, this one. They're working that six-pack muscle. We'll all be ripped by the end of the lockdown. Inhale away, exhale it back. So it's double leg stretch. So really focus on the stretch. We're going to go for 6 more. 1. If you feel the spine lifting, just take the legs up. 2. 3, last 3. 4, last 2. 5, and last 1. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, hug the knees in. Have a little roll around or a rock from side to side. Next exercise we're going to do, we're going to work inside of the thighs. We're going to work sideways scissors. So, again, spine should still be in that nice imprinted position. Engaging through the core, we're going to lengthen the legs up towards the ceiling. Keeping the heels together, we're going to work wide scissors. So as we inhale, we're going to let the legs drop out to the side, as wide as they'll go. Flex, and then squeeze the heels back together again. So we're going to go for 6 more. Inhale as we widen out through the legs. Flex, exhale, squeeze. All the time keeping that spine imprinted, so we're still working those deep core muscles too. Last 4. Flex and squeeze. 3. Squeeze. 2. And last one. Point, drop, flex and squeeze. Nice, well done. Bending through the knees, pop the feet down onto the floor. Just let the knees fall out to the side, get a nice stretch into the inside of the legs there. And then we're going to finish off with normal scissors. I'm going to give you a different option for normal scissors. So bringing the knees back up, bringing the feet back onto the mat. Finding that neutral spine position, arms down by the side. Bringing the legs up into tabletop, one at a time. We're going to bring the knees towards the chest, and if we can, we're going to reach the legs over the head. We're going to pop the hands into the bottom, just above the pelvis there, and then we're going to work high scissors. So just reaching the foot towards the ceiling, and then switch. If that's too much, come down onto the back and just work normal scissors. So I'll leave it up to you. So it's either high, prop yourself up if you like, or low, come all the way down to the spine. So really lengthen out through the legs there. Reach up towards that ceiling. Let's go for 5 more each side. 1, 2, 3, 4, and the last ones, and 5. We're working high. Bring the legs back over the head. Bring the hands down towards the floor. So pushing down into the floor with the hands. Inhale breath as we exhale. We're slowly placing that spine down, one vertebrae at a time. Feeling that lovely stretch down the back of the legs, down the spine. Bringing the spine all the way down. Bending through the knees. Pop the feet down onto the floor, one at a time. Bringing the arms out to the side now, palms facing up towards the ceiling. We have a nice stretch now, so just straddling them out with the feet. So nice and wide with the feet. Inhale breath as we exhale. We're rolling the knees in one direction, rolling the head away from the knees. So really draw the knees as close as we can to the mat. So we're getting a really nice stretch into that hip there. Deep breaths again. Fill the lungs on that inhale breath. And empty them on the exhale. And then just slowly bring the knees and the head back through the centre. And then just really draw those knees down towards the floor. So really pull them down. Get that nice stretch into the hip. Roll the head in the opposite direction. Get that nice diagonal stretch across the body. And deep breaths. And then just bring the knees back to centre again, bring the head back to centre. Just going to do a little glute stretch now, so just bringing the feet back onto the mat. We're just going to bring the right foot across the left knee. So that might be enough of a stretch for you. If it's not, bring that left leg up into tabletop position. And if you want to deepen it even more, just push that right knee out to the side. You feel a nice stretch there into the bottom. And then slowly return that foot down towards the floor. Same on the other side. So left foot comes across. Stay there if that's enough. If not, bring the leg up into tabletop. If you want to deepen it a little bit more, just push that left knee out. And then slowly bring the foot back down to the floor, followed by the other one. We're going to take it up into seated now, so nice big full body stretch, really get that release across the centre. Imagine somebody's pulling the hands and feet in opposite directions. Deep inhale, breath into that stretch, and then as we exhale, bring the arms up towards the ceiling, palms facing, anchor the shoulders down. Inhale breath, exhale, chin comes towards the chest, start to peel the spine up, keep those heels down. And then sit nice and tall at the top, reach for the ceiling. Flexing through the ankles a little bit here, we're going to reach forward, reaching for the feet. Get that nice stretch down the back of the legs. And release, well done. And then we're just going to bring the right foot up next to the left knee. This is where I get all confused with my rights and lefts. Right hand is going down behind right hip. And then we're going to reach up towards the ceiling with the left hand and then bring the arm across so the outside of the elbow is towards the outside of the knee. We're going to rotate into that stretch, so just twisting through, rotate through the spine. Sometimes you get a really nice crack into the spine on this one. Take an inhale breath. See if we can exhale, just twist a little bit further. And release. So you're going to do the same on the other side now. So lengthening away the right leg. Bring the left foot up next to the right knee. We're going to bring the left hand behind the left hip, reaching up towards the ceiling. So nice and tall. Bring the arm diagonally across. And then push and rotate through the spine, looking back over that left shoulder. Again, take an inhale. As we exhale, just see if you can go a little bit further. And release, well done. We're going to now flip down to our fronts. So making sure we straddle the legs out again, relaxing through the bottom for this one, taking it into our cobra. So spread the fingers, index fingers pointing forward, relaxing the glutes, take an inhale breath. As we exhale, push the floor away with the hands, keeping those shoulders down and back, chest stays nice and proud. So we feel a nice pull down the front. And then we might just want to lower it down slightly. We're going to come up onto the knees. So just be careful of that lower back. We're going to fold it up onto the knees and sit it back between the heels. Nice and wide with the legs, so you can widen out through the legs a little bit if you like. Just really sit the tailbone down into the floor. And then we're just going to lift up slightly through the left shoulder. Have a little look underneath the left shoulder. As we're doing that, we're pushing the right shoulder, right arm down into the floor. Getting a really nice stretch into that right shoulder. And then pushing down with the left shoulder, raising up through the right. Have a little look underneath the arm, pushing that left shoulder down into the mat. And then just pushing both shoulders down, bringing the chest nice and low into the floor. Deep breath. And then just walking the hands back up, bringing the wrists underneath the shoulders, bringing the knees to underneath the hips. Again, index fingers pointing forward, elbows soft. Inhale breath, we're going to take it into cat stretch, so just bringing the chin towards the chest and tucking the tailbone under, really pushing up into the spine there, drawing that tummy button up too. And then just bringing it down to neutral. Beyond neutral, just start to gently squeeze the shoulder blades together, sticking at the bottom. Just let the neck follow the line of the spine. And then taking it back up into our cat stretch again, so start to tuck the tailbone under, bring the chin towards the chest. And then last one, gently bring the spine down. Start to squeeze the shoulder blades, stick at the bottom. And then we're going to lengthen back through the spine now. So as much length as we can between the crown, the head, and the tailbone. Turning the toes underneath. We're going to come up into a little knee hover. Inhale, breath, exhale. We're going to hover the knees and then just slowly start to push the bottom up towards the ceiling, lengthening out through the legs, bringing the heels down, pushing that head through the arms. Get that nice stretch into the back of the legs there. Have a little pedal if you like, so just bending through one knee, dipping the hip down. And then finally pushing both heels down and back. Let's walk the feet up towards the hands this time. So keeping the feet as flat to the floor as we can, legs as straight as we can without locking the knees out. We're just going to walk the feet up towards the hands until we're at a point where we can take the hands away
We're going to return to our flop position, so really let the head hang heavy, let the arms just dangle. Deep inhale breath as we exhale, draw it through that pelvic floor, draw the tummy button towards the spine, just let the arms dangle as we start to rebuild, coming up nice and slow. And then finally, when we do reach the top, a couple of really big shoulder rolls. And just pop the shoulders back down. Well done, everybody. Let me turn you all on.